guys are so funny. You're trying to get me to do this stupid shit. And
she just whispered, "I'm a bad bitch," for anyone who didn't hear. Stop. 420.
I'm lit at Disney.
And the kids asleep in the bath.
There we go.
A ball sack station.
That's what a business owner looks like. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Tattoo Homewreckers, a podcast where we talk about tattoos, life, and mostly everything in between. My name is Calista, and my very best friend Lou is sitting right beside me.
That's me.
She's very pink today. That looks great.
I am very pink.
I missed the memo.
Well, that's because I was at the shop unloading stuff from our awesome weekend.
Oh my god, yeah, we should touch on the awesome weekend really fast.
We should.
We only had 5 days to prepare.
Wait, First, back up. What does your gender feel like today?
My gender feels like a stomped on piece of gum.
That's solid.
Thank you. It's
what
been on
flavor of gum?
I would say blue raspberry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
and do you still have the flavor, or have you eaten it, or has it been eaten enough? You've been chewed enough?
I think actually it does still have the flavor.
Oh, so he was still enjoyable?
Still enjoyable, and like now it's making people's shoes smell like dirt and blue raspberry.
Oh, well, that's pleasant.
It's kind of pleasant.
I'd step on you.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's great.
People pay for that, so.
Oh, they do.
Yeah,
I would love to get paid to step on people.
Yeah, would you?
That would be great.
Full force, like just step on them.
Yeah, whatever they want. I would be a little bit scared with like the nut kicking and like nut stomping, because I'd be afraid. I'm really afraid of like popping someone's testicle.
Oh yeah.
But if we signed a waiver and I don't have to see it if it's popped, then like that's on them. Like if they're like into it and I just don't have to like see it.
Yeah.
Then like I would totally stomp on people.
Absolutely.
Like if you want me to like inflict weird pain on you, I mean that's kind of what we do for a living anyway.
Yes.
But if you're into it, like for sure.
Then it's your,
especially if you paid me for it.
It's
I'm not
none
doing
of my
it for
business.
free.
The second I get paid, it's none of my business.
I would need like an airtight contract of like if you ruptured my testicle. Yeah. Or like broke my finger.
You're
or
not
something.
responsible for
You're
that.
not responsible.
That checks. What gender do you feel like today?
My gender, bro, it's hard to describe. I probably feel like a rusty bent screw. Like you don't even know how that fucking screw got bent. Like I am feeling busted.
Yeah, me too, bro. Me too.
Yeah. I had to sleep on the couch last night because my fucking hip has been hurting. And if you guys don't know this, I was born with a weird birth defect that like never got taken care of when I was a kid and didn't get diagnosed till I was like 30. Mm-hmm. And so every once in a while I don't like nail all of like getting it right on like my daily exercises for it. Mm-hmm. If I don't nail it, then I end up kind of like in the place I am right now where I'm living with like chronic, like it always hurts. I'm always aware it's there, but right now it's like probably around like 6 or 7 constantly.
Oh, that sucks.
So it's like hard to sleep and it's hard to like function because it just like lives in like present. So like even right now, like you'll see me shifting around more. Mm-hmm. And usually that's why on the podcast, why I tend to move a lot is because like my hip hurts. Mm-hmm. And right now it's like a dummy level. So it feels like I'm like a screw that somebody tried to treat like a fucking nail and it's just busted. But also it's kind of like, but it's one of those black screws. I don't like silver screws. I'm a real fan of like black screws.
Yeah.
Like they're like not shiny, like a nice dull black screw. With,
dull black screw, just bent and a little bit of rust on it.
But I will tell you that my cross, because I'm a Phillips head, the cross on there, still clean. Oh, no one's busted that thing out.
Yeah.
I'm still a brand new screw in. Yeah.
It's just bent.
Yeah. I'm just bent. Yeah. I've not been stripped.
Fair enough.
So.
I like that description.
Yeah. So we're just busted over here.
Busted screws. Yes.
Yeah.
So we recently did a pop-up event in Auckland, Ink and Indie.
Yes,
Shout out.
Ink and Indie.
Thank you so much for having us.
It was so good.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I had no idea what to expect.
Yeah. You called it a mini convention.
Yes, I did.
And I was like, bro, it's not that serious. Like, it's not that. And then it was like a mini convention.
Yeah, tiny little convention. Just a slice of a convention.
With like 5 different shops and
yes.
Oh my God. And it was so well run.
Yeah, it was well run. It went smooth. We made a friend. It was wonderful. And we're
shout
excited.
out to quite possibly my favorite name for a tattoo shop ever. And I am having way more fun spelling it out and making people say it out loud. Mm-hmm. So it's FOR space SKIN. Just go ahead and say that. Have a good chuckle.
Iconic.
And it's great because it's multi-leveled And the owner is iconic. She's so sweet. And so we made a friend. We're going to do a guest spot with her.
Yep.
But come on, you guys. Is that not the best fucking shop name ever?
Hilarious. Absolutely
Foreskin.
hilarious.
Callie gets upset every time, and it makes me so happy.
Yeah,
it makes her cringe.
I think that's the reaction that you'll get. People like laugh and then cringe. And don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna buy a shirt.
Oh,
because that's hilarious.
Everyone wants a shirt. I want a shirt. Caboose wants a shirt. Like, we're gonna have a whole posse of shirts.
That's a foreskin.
They're all gonna say foreskin, and it's great because the spacing on her shirt is really well done. So where the space is, your brain naturally is like, there's an E there.
Totally.
Yeah, the best shop name I've ever seen.
So funny.
Don't get me wrong, I love our shop name. Callie Lou's is great. It's
iconic.
But like foreskin,
that's like
what's up?
Something else.
Amazing. I regret not buying a shirt then, but now it's okay because I know. That day I was like, I'm going to get a shirt. I was like, no, don't be a fucking mega fan. That's crazy. And then got home. Yeah, I was like, be cool. Got home, told Caboose, and Caboose is like, oh, I want that shirt. I'm like, oh, I've been thinking about it nonstop. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to get shirts when we get a spot. It's going to be fun. But yeah, we only had 5 days to prepare. It's very quintessentially us. We're like, oh, fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go to Auckland. Let's pack up all of our shit and go. And it was very successful. It was super fun. It was awesome meeting all of you. And even better tattooing you guys. So that won't be the last time we do an Ink and Indie pop-up event. If you're interested in getting tattooed by us, if you live in Auckland, or really, they're not always in Auckland. If you live in New Zealand in general, just follow the shop page at Callie Lou's Tattoos, and you'll see us update you on when we're going to be traveling to tattoo you. So
that's really smart to like promote that. You did like you were like, hey, let me do some housekeeping here and actually like promote the shit we're doing. The actual job of tattooing.
And you want to see us, and even if you don't get tattooed, if you just want to say, hey, like, please, we would love to see you. So
yeah, because there's lots of other like little shops. So it's like lots of local small like creators. So they had like earrings and bags and clothes, and just
beanies, and like
candles,
handmade like items. They were awesome, super cool. I wasn't able to walk around and meet all the other vendors, but I'm really sad because I just saw a vendor that was selling those cat ear beanies that I've really wanted for a while.
I love those.
Yeah, so next time we're there, hopefully that they're there and we get to, I get my cat ear beanie.
We'll make a little sign that says the Barbies will be back in 5 minutes. Yeah. And that way we can go walk around, because I didn't get a chance either because we were just like swamped.
Yeah, I know, right? I think that's the hardest part about like, again, a mini convention or convention in general. You and I have to be really intentional about setting time aside to actually go and meet people that are working the same convention.
Because before you know it, it's over and you're like, oh no, I didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, everyone's packed up. And totally.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, but yeah, so that's great. And is there anything else you want to talk about before we get started? Because I am so excited for this.
No, I'm really excited for a silly episode. I'm a little bit low energy today. Sorry, guys, because I'm going through it. But you know what? I'm excited for these questions in particular.
So,
really funny.
Caboose sent me this creator who asks like silly questions, and we're just gonna play her audio. And then I'm going to do my best to hold my phone, like to hold my finger on my phone. So we just get one question at a time. Because we did try to like write them down and like listen to all of them. But when you do that, you don't get like the genuine reaction of us giggling at each question. Yeah. And so shout out to Caboose, and also shout out to, is it Plowwrong? Yeah, it's Plowwrong. So Plowwrong on Instagram, and we will also include her down in the show notes. So that way you can go follow her to get an amazing set of questions to ask random people, because these are good. So we're going to go ahead and get started.
Yeah, here goes nothing.
Questions to ask your boyfriend when he's busy and or tired. Would you let me live in your sinuses if I promise to be really quiet? If you...
Okay, so would you let me live in your sinuses if I promise to be really quiet?
If it were a matter of life or death, yes, you could live in my sinuses. But if you could live literally anywhere else, no. You could live in my pocket, not my sinuses.
Oh, you would sit on me.
No, like
I don't want to live in your
talking about
pocket.
like a chest pocket. Sorry, not like a I
feel like you would like squish me for sure
on accident.
If I'm small enough to fit in your sinuses, I'm like this big. I like that you didn't deny it. You said. On accident.
On accident. Like, you're right. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I was ready to argue
in
with
like
you.
My beanie or my hat or something. That's fine. Like Remy. But like sinuses is a lot. There's a lot going on up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. If I had to save you, if this is like Anne Frank attic and the only attic you can be in is my sinuses,
Yes.
then yes.
I would
but
really prefer not
otherwise,
for you to live there.
not a good spot to live. It's very wet. My nose runs like for no reason. Like if I have been thinking about a tattoo really hard, the moment that I'm like done with the tattoo, when I go to wipe the person at the end, my nose will start to run. And then it's really embarrassing because I'm trying to like go over like, you know, I'm gloved up so I can't touch my face. And I'm trying to go over, I'm just outing myself, aftercare with people, and then my nose is just like got a slight bit of snot. So you would be forever swimming up there. Because it's pretty much always like on the verge of
girls, they
running.
have like wet noses all the time.
Like right now, just because I thought about like my sinuses.
Now they're going.
Yeah, now my nose is running.
Yeah, it's just not a preferred place to live. Whether or not you're being quiet. Not a good
but
place
if I
to live.
had to live somewhere on you, where would it have to be?
On my body, maybe.
But not when you're naked. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be hang out with you when you're naked.
Maybe my ear. You could live in my ear. I'm fine with that.
I would fall into your fucking brain, dude. Your ears are, no
Yeah,
offense,
spacious.
your ear hole is huge.
It's spacious, so you
Oh, it is
basically
spacious.
have like a luxe apartment at that
Nice.
point, you know?
Nice.
Yeah, so you could live there.
I would say you can live in my hats, and I would commit to wearing hats all the time, and I would build you a whole little, like, I would get, like, Polly Pocket houses and put them on my hats.
Different kinds of apartments.
And then, yeah, so, like, that way you can, like, change out your apartments, and then, like, if I'm going camping, we'll change out my hat to be, like, a little, like, cabin.
Campsite. Oh, that's cute. Oh,
Yeah.
you build whole steps for me. I
Oh,
appreciate
for
that.
sure. Caboose and I would, like, go all out.
Like
You would
little
have
jumping
whole
spider set. You know how have
Yes.
you seen those jumping spider apartments? They're awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, you
very
would be
cute.
my own little jumping spider. So, hats, though. I would want you, like,
I
up
thought
there.
I thought you were saying body part. So yeah, I feel like a hat would be more ideal.
Well,
for
I
sure.
said, like, with clothes.
Okay, yeah.
But you just put me in your fucking ear.
I
I would harass you all the time.
yeah, you would be saying
I would
shit
be
in my
like,
head all the time.
That person sounds stupid.
Me
Do you
giggling.
think they just farted? Did you just fart?
Me going, can you be quiet, please?
No. I'm
No.
never going to shut up. I would be asking you these questions. Okay. So the second question, I can see like the tiny bit on the screen because I think she started to say it, is if you had...
To become a liquid, what sort of viscosity would you aim for? Do you think you'd...
If we had to become a liquid,
Okay,
what
first off,
viscosity would you aim for?
So Caboose did play this earlier, and I immediately answered and said gasoline because I didn't listen to it. I just heard if you had become a liquid.
Yeah.
And I said I would become gasoline. And then he said, which viscosity? To which I had to say, wait, what's viscosity? And so, like, how do I describe it again? Like the
It's
texture?
basically how, like, kind
Like-
of how oily
Yes.
a liquid is, or really just how thick it is.
Yes. And I said sticky.
Sticky.
And to which point he started laughing and said, so I'm napalm.
Yeah. So napalm?
Napalm.
Sticky
So that
gasoline.
is, I'm napalm.
Nice.
Yep. Sticky gasoline.
Yeah, what viscosity? If I had to become a liquid, what viscosity would I like to be? My first reaction, this has nothing to do with viscosity, but I would definitely be a carbonated drink.
Okay. But what drink?
A LaCroix.
Okay.
Yeah, like straight static in the brain.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I would be.
Oh, that's so painful.
I love it.
Ugh,
I love it.
hurts my ears. Even thinking about it, I can feel it, like the pain in my
Dude,
ears.
thinking about it, I get the placebo effect of like drinking a LaCroix. I'm like, oh my God, it like tingles my head. It's
I
so
get
nice.
heartburn. Instantly, I have like right now, tiny bit of heartburn, and my ears hurt. They're like ringing.
Oh no, they're ringing.
Yeah, that's what fucking LaCroix does.
LaCroix-
Anything crazy bubbly.
For
ugh,
you, yes.
Ugh.
For me, it's like a head high immediately. Oh
Mm-mm.
God, it's so great.
That's crazy. Okay, so,
be able to tell if a ladybird was sad?
and if so, why? I don't know what a ladybird is.
I'm assuming it's just a bird
Just
that's
a bird that's a lady.
Yeah, a bird that's a lady.
Yes.
And I like how we're both like,
So,
I don't. Would I be able to tell if a ladybird was sad?
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't
I
think
think
I
so.
would be.
I could.
You think you could?
I feel it based on the vibes. I know what the
Yeah.
girls want.
That's true. You do know what the girls want. I misread them all the time. Guinness is like really vocal lately, so she'll like groan, and I'm like, I'm already petting you.
And they're like not like annoyance groans.
Mm-hmm.
They're like to me very clearly like they're like, ugh, thank you. Like that itches or like
Yeah, that kind of
Yeah.
satisfied. Like,
and you're like, that's a really good sigh.
Mhm.
And you'll be like, I'm petting you. And I'm like, she's just telling you she appreciates you.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. It's not obvious to me at all. So
Yeah.
yeah. How would you be able to tell that a ladybird is sad?
In their
What are some signs?
tone.
Their tone, like the way they
Yeah.
sing?
Yeah, well, you can, like, hear it. So it's, like, kind of the difference. Like, can you tell when, like, a bird is angry?
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you walk towards the tree and they're like, yo, get the fuck out of here,
Screaming.
bitches!
Yeah, they're like screaming at you, for sure.
Their tone changes.
Mm-hmm.
So if they were sad, I feel like you'd be able to tell.
Fair enough.
So,
yeah.
She would, also, because, like, she would just be, like, I don't know, saying, like, depressing shit. She's, like, singing Adele.
Like, it's always Adele.
Yeah, she's sad.
Something's afoot.
Mm-hmm. You're like, wait,
Going
why
through
is that
something.
bird suddenly singing emo
Hello?
music? Yes, that's what she's singing.
If so, how? If you could chew through metal, what's the first thing you'd go for?
Okay, if you could chew through metal, what's
my
the
God.
first thing you'd go for?
I'm so sorry, Caboose, but it would be his nice pan, the hex pan. Oh my God, I feel like the texture on that thing would be so nice.
The best pan that we have to cook in?
Yeah, unfortunately, it would be that one.
Why?
Because the texture, I think the texture would be, it was either that or the other first thing that came to my mind was this side of a plane. Yeah. Texture. Because of the texture of it.
What? Okay. Describe the texture of both.
So the hex pan, the texture of that would be thick, but because of the like thin little ridges on it, it would almost be like the wafer of metal.
Okay.
You know what I mean? In my brain, at least, it would be like, oh my gosh, but like chewy, like not chewy like mochi, but chewy like a good piece of bread. Like you know how some breads are like kind of you have to work for them a little bit, but they're still good
like
bread.
soda bread.
Yeah, it would be like that. Like
Okay.
that's how I would describe that. And then a plain would be like cold, but it would be thick enough to like be really satisfying and like you wouldn't have to work on it too hard. Weirdly enough for me, but I would like the temperature of it. I think that's what
so it's like ice cream.
kind of like ice cream, but like it doesn't. I don't know. It's not that cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just refreshing.
It's refreshing.
Refreshing metal.
Yeah, and like it's satisfying knowing that like it's the side of a plane. I think it's because of the actual like concept of it. It's just satisfying knowing that like no one can fly on that plane anymore.
Oh wow!
I don't know.
So
what
you're
that
also
is.
chaotic.
Yeah,
You're like a fucking gremlin.
I'm a gremlin. I'm like, no, that plane's mine now.
Nice. Nice.
Mine. What about you?
If I could chew through metal,
First thing that you
bitch,
go
I'm
for.
going in a safe.
Oh.
If I can chew through metal, I'm gonna get to a bank, chew through a safe.
Oh, so it's functional reasons.
Yeah, it's functional. Like,
Yeah, you're not thinking about texture and like how it would make you feel.
no, I'm not that type of foodie.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm over here like I'm eating for nutrition reasons.
Yes.
And if I'm eating metal, give me that money.
Give me that money,
Give me
bitch.
that money.
Good answer.
What will you pay me for?
Good answer, yeah.
Because
I'm over here like I just want to feel what it feels like to chew through metal.
Oh my
It must feel nice on my teeth, you know, like grinding it a little bit, but then like being able to fully chew through it would be so
Dude,
satisfying.
that's that grinding a little bit. That's me with fucking Afghan cookies right now.
Yeah, you love an Afghan cookie. You can't get enough of it.
I can't. I have like an Afghan addiction.
Yeah, totally.
Like the amount of dopamine I get as I'm like grinding the fucking because it's made out of cornflakes. If you don't know what an Afghan cookie is, it's like cornflakes and chocolate, but it's like ground up, like, but it's that sort of like texture of cornflakes, and then dipped in chocolate. And so when you eat them, it turns my whole brain off because like the sound of me like chewing on it, like overwhelms my entire brain and just everything else is quiet and it's just dopamine.
I love that.
It's fucking amazing. Next question.
My eyes got 1% smaller every day. How many days do you think it would take you to notice? If
Your eyes got 1% smaller every day.
Yeah, how long would it take you to notice?
Fuck, you got giant eyeballs, dude. I think it would take me like a week. Like 7% smaller.
7% is good, yeah.
Yeah.
For me,
At first I would, because I'd be trying to, I guess just notice, I'd say like 2 days. Because I notice like a lot of shit.
Yeah, you notice quick.
But to say anything to you, it would take me probably, no, not even a week. I would say like 4 days.
4 days and you'd be like,
because I'm pretty, the slightest bit that's like different on you, I'm like, what is this?
What's happening?
What's going on there?
Totally.
But it usually takes me a couple days to get the courage to be like,
well, yeah, because sometimes you're like, I don't know, maybe it might clear up. So like,
Exactly.
if it clears up in a couple days and then it's
so I'd
not
be like,
really...
oh, she's just got allergies.
Totally.
And then after a couple days, I'd be like, do you have allergies?
Yeah.
Your eyeballs are getting smaller. You're looking less pug-like.
Yeah. I think
How
for
am I
me,
supposed to have a puggy friend?
to notice truly, To notice your eyes be smaller, it would probably take me 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
But then to say something, it would take me 15.
Nice.
Yeah, because then I'd be like, okay, now it's like, now I'm concerned. You know what I mean? I'd be like,
Yeah.
What happened?
And I feel like nobody in public would notice because I always wear sunglasses.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
I would have to start wearing sunglasses more often if my eyes kept getting smaller.
if they got smaller.
Smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
Ew.
Like,
Oh my
imagine.
God.
Yep.
I would have a hard time if they were like, because I'm not
Tiny.
picturing like this way. I'm picturing like small,
In general,
like,
like
yeah,
little
circumference
tiny holes.
completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you had tiny little, it's like the opposite of my favorite filter where it makes my eyeballs massive.
Huge, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
So my
they're gone.
eyeballs and my mouth are massive and I have no nose on that filter.
Yeah.
It brings me
Imagine
so
the
much joy.
size of a pinhead, an eye.
Oh,
Yeah.
it'd freak me out.
Yeah, are you
If
joking?
your eyeballs were suddenly that size.
I would just have to, I'd have to wear like a blindfold permanently. But I would make it fashion, so
You make everything fashion.
thank you, I appreciate it.
I feel like the pin size I'd get used to, but it was the transition I wouldn't like it when
That
it's
part's-
changing.
If I was a wall, do you think I'd be structural or just a partition wall?
Okay, so you'd obviously be structural,
Yeah, for sure. You're obviously a partition.
period.
Yeah.
I'm here for flow and for fashion. I'm not here for
For function.
function.
And I'm here for function.
Yeah.
I'm not here for, would you say flow and fashion?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm here for function. I want to hold a fucking building, especially because
You do
I
that.
love architecture.
Yep.
And like, yes, a partition wall is super important. It creates like division in spaces. It allows you to have different functionality in space.
You truly can't have a house without both, It's one of those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically you could. But
could.
the open floor concept is based off of only having structural walls.
No partition.
Not me,
all.
but like, actuallying you in the most nerdy
Yeah.
architectural.
Yeah, but like, does anybody want to live in an open floor house? Well, I guess it depends. Yeah, I feel like people do want to live in open
Yeah.
floor houses. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan.
An open floor?
House?
Like,
No.
No, it's an open floor concept. It's like a style of house where the
Yeah.
dining room, living room, and kitchen are all like open up, like what we had in Reno. That's an open floor concept. We didn't have walls in between our dining room or our kitchen.
Yeah, but that's only one floor of the house,
Yeah, but that's what an open floor like
Okay.
house is.
Yeah.
Bedrooms are always like separate. Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Never mind.
Yeah.
Then.
Otherwise, like that's just a studio apartment, like a loft.
Yeah, that's what I was kind
It's
of
just
imagining, like a loft but larger.
I would still do that,
Fair enough.
but I wouldn't like live with multiple people at that point.
Yeah.
But oh man, I've always wanted to live in one of the like artist lofts in New York
Uh-huh.
where it's just all one giant like studio space. And it's just you and your bed's in the middle of like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kitchen's over there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'd love that.
If we were both fleas, would you live in the same section of carpet as me, yes or no?
We already live together as humans. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would live in the same section of carpet.
For sure. That would be rude.
I'm not trying to travel. all
But
the
I
way
mean,
over
she's
there.
asking her boyfriend this. So maybe they don't live together.
Maybe
But
not.
like, yeah, I mean, I know eventually you will move to a different part of carpet,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't like it.
Mhm.
But I understand that eventually that's like part of life is you grow up and you go live somewhere else.
Yeah, right? Lame.
But right now we live in the same section of carpet.
True.
And we work in the same section of carpet.
Mhm.
But we don't train in the same section of carpet anymore.
No, we don't.
No, we train separately.
If you were a grape, do you think you'd be red or green? Would you rather?
If you were a grape, would you rather be, or do you think you'd be red or green?
I would rather be green, but I would be red.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely red.
You think you're green?
I think I am.
Mm-hmm.
Because green's not as sweet.
It's an acquired taste. I love green.
Did you
grapes.
just fucking out me on this podcast and say that I'm an acquired taste?
Technically, everyone is. Technically, everyone is.
No,
We
that's
already
not
talked
true.
about this
Your
warmth versus
competency.
competency. If there's too much warmth, then people don't think you're competent, and if you're too much competency, then there's not enough warmth. So now that's why we are the ultimate duo.
Yeah, because together we make one fully functioning warm human being.
Warm and competent human.
Yes, because you're so warm that no one listens to you, even though
Yes.
you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I am not warm enough.
You're so competent.
But I'm very competent.
That sometimes people are a little bit nervous to walk up to you.
That's true. At the little baby pop-up convention, I was working on my tablet and Callie gave me the look of like, you need to turn around or fix your face. Because I was getting frustrated with like it not working.
Just frowning at people.
And I'm just
on
fucking
accident.
just frowning. And then she gave me a look and I was like, I can't fix my face. I guess I'll just turn around then. And she was like,
thank you.
You should, thank you. Like she didn't have to say anything. She was just like, okay, what the fuck is that face right now?
It's okay that you're making a face. It just can't be at the people.
Dude, but like it's not at them. I'm sorry that I looked at them while I had a frown on my face.
I know it's not at them. They don't know it's
That's true, because I did make some eye contact with a frowny face. But I was mad at the computer.
There you go.
Okay. I forgot what the part of it says, but now would you rather?
To have spines down your back like an iguana or horns like a ram? What would you...
Definitely spines.
You want spines like an iguana?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I for sure want horns like a ram.
Horns like a ram.
Why do you want spines?
Cunty.
Oh, I already have like a spiny fucking back.
That's not fair because you do have a spiny back. But I'm talking about like full iguana spines. I think that would be lit.
How would you wear clothes?
It would always be backless.
Oh.
Always backless clothes.
That's true, and you're warm-blooded, so you'd be fine.
Yeah, I'd be okay. I'd be all right.
Would you tattoo your spines?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think
What would you put on there?
It would just be a pattern at that point. So I don't know exactly, but it would be like some kind of cool little pattern. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
Yeah, I could see you with spiny back.
Would you put accessories on your
horns?
horns?
Oh, for fuck sure. If right now I could have horns,
then
I would just be wearing horns all the time.
Because then you could
oh my god. I would be a tyrant.
Absolutely.
I already like go up and headbutt Caboose all the time anyway. It's like my favorite. You just go and fucking headbutt.
Have you seen that viral video? I think it's Kevin the sheep or something like that. Yeah, she owns a sheep. Did you send that to me? But
yes,
it was so funny, and she's like, "I'm leaving now," and Kevin keeps ramming.
Yes,
it was so cute.
That's why I like goats, because like goats will just come up and you put your hand out and they'll just fucking keep hitting it, and I'm like, dude, that's me. I feel that 100%.
Cute aggression.
Yeah, they're like,
excited.
I'm gonna fucking hit you, and like, yeah, if I could have, and especially like a ram because they're like circular. Yeah. They're so
very
pretty,
gorgeous.
And at that point, like, I don't need a fucking hat, dude. And then you could just live on my horns.
Exactly, easy.
And I could just properly build out a real good home for you.
An actual real home.
Yeah.
There are so many things you could do with your horns too. You could paint them for different outfits. You could do like flowers on them.
Yep.
There's so many things. You could put jewelry on them.
I would put jewelry.
Yeah.
Right now, I'd probably be rhinestoning them.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I think I would put like hoops in my spines and stuff like that. Like just like put like little golden
nice
hoops on my spines. It would be cool.
I don't know that you can pierce them without damaging them.
I wouldn't pierce them. It would just slide through and then be like, like tight enough to to just kind of
like the fake jewelry.
Yeah, exactly, the fake jewelry. Yeah. Kind of like the hoops that I have for like braids and stuff for my hair.
I can't wait to hear other people's answers to know whether or not they're gonna do like
spines or horns.
Spines or horns.
Yeah.
Think's the furthest distance you could be from a meatball while still being able to see it? Do you think?
Okay. What's the furthest distance I can be from a meatball and be able to see it? I'm aware we should probably do this in meters.
I don't know meters.
Is a meter like a yard? Is it 3 feet for a meter to a yard from a fucking foot to is a yard and a fucking meter the same distance?
A yard is 3 feet, and how much is a meter?
I have no idea. Callie is googling it right now. I have really, really good eyesight, especially for far away.
Yeah, they're kind of
is
the
it
same.
3 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
What's up? How much is a yard then?
And then a yard is equal to 0.9.
Okay, 0.9. Okay,
meters.
So yard and a foot is about the same.
Yeah. Yard and a meter.
Sorry, a yard and a meter is about the same.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. What's the distance between us and like? I'm gonna see where I can see the furthest. If we had to say that leaf out there.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the tree that's by the side of their house out there.
Yeah.
How far do you think that is? I'm not good with distances.
I think it would honestly be at least how many yards is that? Probably 9 yards. Is that too much?
So that's like 27 feet?
Yeah,
that's way more than 27 feet, ma'am.
You think so? So double that?
Yeah, that's probably at least
yards?
like
so
15 feet. or sorry, 15
yards.
Yeah, yards. So 15 meters.
Yeah.
So I'd say like 15 or so meters, because I can see the individual leaves on that tree. And if you're watching on YouTube, they're about meatball size. They're about this. And I can pick out like individual leaves. So yeah. However, whatever the distance between us and our neighbor's tree is, which I'm going to say is around like 50 feet. It's probably more than that, actually. I don't fucking know. But like a good distance.
Without my glasses, I would not be able to see a meatball if it were like where the white storage space is.
Okay.
Without my glasses. So that's like, how many yards is that?
I think
meters?
This room is 15 feet long.
Yeah.
Is it 20 feet? Fuck, dude.
I don't know.
I knew we had to do a math question. I think that's like 30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah. So
10
yards. Meters.
10 meters, yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to do meters for our Kiwi friends.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys. I know.
Yeah. And then feet for our, like, American friends.
That is such a hilarious question, though. I don't think I'd be able to see meatball
dude, I
very
could.
Far.
Well, and I, like, especially, like, if it's, like, one of your meatballs, I could find that thing
you
from
can find
super
it.
far away. Like, if you put that, like, down at the neighbor's house, like, way further, I'd be like, what's up? I got it. I got, like, I don't know, 100 feet or so on that guy at least.
Hell yeah.
I can see those meat, especially if you put how you put little sprigs of rosemary with it. Put a sprig of rosemary.
Find it easy.
I'll find that shit in space.
You'll sniff it out.
Yep. Okay.
My national insurance number's nice, or is it one of the ugly ones? Do you think if you're a device like a remote control?
Okay. So this said, do you think that my national insurance number is nice, or is it one of the ugly ones? So we're going to do the American version and say our Social Security numbers.
Not on the podcast,
we're not saying them to
obviously.
you guys. She's going to whisper hers to mine, or whatever, hers to me.
Yes.
And I'm going to decide whether or not it is nice. So. No, that's an ugly one.
Really? I think it's pretty.
No.
I think mine is pretty.
No, those numbers shouldn't go together.
Really? I think they're so they're kind of
the
weird.
first pairing's like nice.
Yeah.
The second pairing is okay. The last four, what happened?
You kind of go on a weird like adventure with it. That's why I like it. That's why I think she's kind of pretty.
No,
because like it's
that
like,
wasn't a pretty adventure. That was like that was like basically Lord of the Rings. I started out in the Shire and I was like, oh, this is really pleasant.
Yeah.
And then I ended up in the fucking pits.
You ended up at
Mount Doom or
Mount
whatever.
Doom.
Yeah. No, that wasn't. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll whisper mine to you.
That one's hard for me. I'm sorry. I don't think that's.
I think it's aggressive, right?
I would have the hardest time memorizing that. That one is really hard to memorize.
Yeah, it's a very aggressive.
It's
like
also
number.
like it goes everywhere.
Oh yeah,
it's going everywhere.
She's all over the place.
Yeah,
and not in a nice, pretty way, but in a very like
yeah.
I
would not be able to memorize that. I don't know
last
how I did that.
4 digits are really pretty, and really easy to remember. And then I can't remember his first ones at all.
But you know his last one.
But the last, because in the military you have to know like the last 4 of your like your sponsor. So whether that's your parent or your spouse, you have to know the last 4 of their social. And the last 4 of his are great. But then when we were like filling out documentation,
you're like
for like the other stuff, and I was like, oh, I don't know the rest of them at all.
Turns out I actually have no idea what your whole number is.
I only know those 4, and it's also his are pretty.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, and then this one was about if you were remote control.
Oh, it feels nice to have new batteries put in, or do you think it's horrible, like when you get your braces tightened?
Okay, so I've never had braces, so I'm going to answer first.
Yes.
I want to believe because if you tell me that like it's awful for batteries to go into a remote control, I will never insert batteries in anything because I will. Is it anthropomorphizing? I can't ever say that word.
Yeah, it's where you take an inanimate object and then apply emotions to it. Yeah.
I am really, really guilty of that, you guys. And
no,
if
I think
you
it's a good thing. It's extended empathy.
It is extended empathy, but if you told me that
like it hurt to do that,
it hurts to replace the batteries, that will like then make me be like, okay, well, I can never replace the battery again. Because like I don't eat meat because not only could I never kill an animal, but I also have so much empathy for people that work in like the meat manufacturing industry, for them having to hurt and kill animals.
Mhm.
Like, because of that, I'm like, I'm going to remove myself from this, like, part of the equation because I cannot participate in this. So, like, that's how much empathy I'm walking around with,
Mhm.
that I will be like, oh, well, I can't participate in that because that can cause harm over here.
Mhm.
And so even my, like, everyday stuff of, like, I know that I make trash and I consume things that I don't know how they're sourced, like, fucks with me enough that I have to, like, dissociate. So if you said that, like, it hurt the batteries,
Oh yeah, that would.
and that would feel painful for them, then every device I ever had would be dead. And then I would probably die because I can't operate my life while getting up to turn the TV on while having a puppy on me.
Absolutely.
So I want to believe that it feels really good. And the way I want to think about it is when you're, like, hella super tired and you're like, oh, I'm so tired. And then you get that shot of, like, now our Kiwi friends. Oh, actually, I think they do have Alani here, but it's just not, like, super prevalent. Have you seen Alani?
I don't know. I
Okay.
definitely have seen Celsius, but not Alani.
Okay, Celsius.
Yeah.
So, Alani is, like, my favorite energy drink.
Mhm.
And Alani hits you in a way that, like, Red Bull and Monster do not.
Yeah.
When Alani hits your fucking system, you genuinely feel like you got brand new batteries.
Oh,
Like,
totally.
it's iconic.
Mhm.
It would give me the same, like, high as, like, alcohol would,
Mhm.
but with that, like, buzz of, like, ooh,
Caffeine.
I'm so good caffeine.
Mhm. I'm
Yeah.
awake. I'm ready to do this.
So I want to believe that when we do get new batteries in the remote,
Mhm.
it's their version of Alani, and they're like, yes, this fucks.
Yeah, totally.
And they believe they can change the world.
I don't think it would hurt them. I have had braces before, and God, it fucking sucks getting them tightened. You can't eat for a week. You're starving. It just sucks. It's very painful. I've left most of my, like, tightening appointments crying because of how awful it is. It's so fucking painful.
Were your teeth painful before you got braces?
I don't think so.
I think that that's, like, the biggest fucking scam,
Mhm.
because now you have to wear a fucking retainer to maintain it. Like,
Mhm.
your teeth don't want to be in this position.
No,
and
yeah.
you basically are spending the rest of your life fighting
it.
them.
Yeah, that's why it hurts so
Like,
bad.
it's like the patriarchy for teeth.
Yeah, braces are not a natural thing at all. They also, like, cut up your gums like crazy. So
Ugh.
when you get them tightened because they're in separate, like, places, you're constantly getting your gums and your inner lips cut up. Like, it's just, like, a normal thing that no one, like, talks about because
No.
it shouldn't be fucking normal. It's like genuinely like having a fucking, like, torture mechanism
Yeah.
in your mouth.
That's like what it sounds
It's
like.
horrible.
Is you have a torture device in your mouth. I couldn't do it, dude. I couldn't deal with, like, the sensory issues of it.
Mhm.
I've had a couple clients lately who were, like, very sensory, like, averse, that are, like, on the spectrum like myself, and they have, like, talked about, like, how much the derm, like, is even a lot for them sensory wise.
Mhm.
So we have to do a lot of, like, prep work beforehand to be like, okay, so if it gets too much, these are your other options for aftercare.
Mhm.
And, like, ways to, like, mitigate that, like, sensation of, like, derm being on your skin, because I get that a little bit,
Mhm.
but, like, I can't imagine, like, I can forever feel the fucking crown that dentist put in my mouth, like, all the time. I'm just aware that, like, that's
It's
not
in
my
there.
tooth and he doesn't belong there.
Mhm.
And, like, so I genuinely could not have done braces.
So yeah, so I'm an adamant believer that
Mm-mm.
remotes don't feel pain when you put new
Nice.
batteries in them. So,
And that people shouldn't have braces unless your teeth are painful for you.
exactly.
Layer of a lasagna do you think I'd be? Pasta, meat, or sauce?
Okay, which layer of a lasagna?
Pasta, meat, or
Pasta,
sauce?
meat, or sauce?
Um.
If I had to choose for you,
Mhm.
I think you'd be the sauce, because I think that, like the pasta is, like, great,
Mhm.
but, like, if the pasta is undercooked or overcooked, but the fucking sauce is good,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. And no matter how perfect the pasta's cooked, or the meat, and, like, in my case, like, the veggies,
Mhm.
but no matter how much that layer is good,
Mhm.
if the sauce isn't just right,
Mhm.
then, like, it brings the whole thing down. And so, like, you're kind of the person that, like, brings the vibes
Mhm. Mhm.
and, like, holds, like, everything else together,
Oh, thank you.
and, like, is that part of, like, damn, that shit fucks. So you'd for sure be, and you'd be good pasta sauce.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, for me, oddly enough, you were. I didn't realize that veggies were an option, but, like, I already decided. I think that you would be the pasta because people show up for the pasta.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
For me, it's like the pasta is like the party, actually, for me personally. It's also structurally what keeps everything together.
You don't think the sauce?
No. Mm-mm.
I'm going to push back on you there.
Mm-hmm.
American pizza sauce or Kiwi's weird sugar sauce. Mm-hmm. I think that sauce matters.
Sauce does matter.
Yeah.
It matters. However, so does the bread of a pizza.
That's true.
You know what I
that
mean?
Is
like
true.
the carbs are actually like you are
That's
what
true.
structurally keeps it all together. You're strong enough to like hold the whole dish together, and without you, it wouldn't be the same. So that means caboose is the meat or the veggie.
That's true. That's true. Caboose is gonna be like, no, I want to be the cheese, but he's definitely not. We know who the cheese is.
We know who the cheese is. Absolutely.
Yeah, Caboose is definitely the meat / veggies.
Questions to ask your boyfriend when he's busy.
Oh, it
and
restarted. So that was fucking it for that.
Yay.
By the way, that's part 8. And I still have some more
She
questions.
has so many
Because
questions.
now I don't know what the fuck these next questions are, which means I'm probably going to do a horrible job because I don't know when to pause it.
Okay.
But you guys get to, like, hear us do whatever the fuck we're doing.
Questions to ask your boyfriend when he's busy and or tired. Which of the M&Ms do you think would play me in a film about my life? If you were...
Which of the M&Ms, do you know the M&Ms? Are you too young for this? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Would play you? The sexy one. Is she green?
She's the green one.
With the shoes. And then, but
Yeah.
I think she went through a phase where then she got to wear flats and not heels.
And then people were pissed about it. Or
Yeah.
like she wore like sneakers or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say
and
she had
people
like
were
sneakers.
No.
I think you're the sneaker version of her.
The sneaker version of her?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate
She
it.
would definitely play you.
I love
But
that.
like she would be like sometimes she's got the heels, sometimes she's got the sneakers.
I don't think any of the characters remind me of you.
Oh.
Like, I may be thinking
I
of
like-
just the yellow one because he's tall and there's a yellow background. But there's
Oh.
the red one too, right?
Yeah, he's kind of a dick. I vibe most with the red one.
I thought the red one was like the leader. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Yeah, he's like the boss.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick that one and I'm gonna say the red one for myself.
Red one for you.
And Caboose one is obviously the yellow one.
a pigeon and I was a crumb, would you peck me?
Okay, so if I was a pigeon
Yes.
and you were a crumb,
Mhm.
I would peck you.
I would peck you too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, and also one of my favorite things about living here is that we have so many birds, y'all. So many. It's amazing. And they eat snacks because there's like a couple of shops like on the other side of our house. That like have like restaurants and stuff around them, and they eat snacks like crackers, chips. One bird, tiny little guy, little finch, had a whole fucking pizza crust, like a whole slice. I'm so impressed that he carried it all the way over, and Caboose and I were just watching him eat a pizza crust the other day. We had guests here. We weren't paying attention to our guests at all. We're just like, nope, we're stuck. We're invested in this story
And
of how much of
seeing
this
him.
pizza crust can he eat.
Yeah, totally.
So
Work.
you're also going to be a pigeon soon anyway. You're going to dress up as a pigeon.
Yeah, I think I decided a pigeon. I was
Yeah.
thinking, I was playing a little bit because I do love penguins, but I think I want to do a pigeon because I just like the gray.
That's cute.
The gray and the white and the black, but then
I'm
also they've got like teal and like iridescent like purple.
Glad you didn't go with a penguin because that's what I would like to be.
You want to be a penguin? I love penguins.
But if you did decide to switch, I would for sure
Mhm.
rock the shit out of a fucking pigeon.
A pigeon, yeah.
Yeah.
You have a lot of like gray clothes, so it would work. But I do too, so I think
Yeah.
I make it work.
And you can fit in my clothes. Oh, my light gray pants.
Your light gray
Because
pants
they would be
work for
perfect
pigeons.
for pigeon.
Yeah.
We'll just have to put suspenders on you. You guys are here just listening to us make out her fucking outfit.
Of us two is most likely to be a figment of the other's imagination.
Okay. I'll let you answer this first. But which out of us two
Mhm.
is most likely to be a figment of the other one's imagination?
I think I'm more likely to be a figment of your imagination.
I agree.
Yeah, right? I was going to say, I don't think my brain, honestly, I'm not able to retain half the information that you do. So if my figment imagination would be able to do that, then ideally I would too. So that's why it's unrealistic to me that you would be a figment of my imagination.
I love that.
I would have to be a figment of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Caboose had said that question to me earlier,
Mhm.
and I thought about it, and instantly I was like, you would for sure be a figment of my imagination, because I feel like it's very similar to how I feel about Mary.
Mhm.
And I have another question about that in a second.
Yes.
But I feel like actually, it's also the same way I feel about Bailey. That when I was little, all I ever wanted was for one of my stuffed. I'm gonna go through all three of them, so y'all are on this right now.
This is so
all
cute.
I ever wanted was for one of my stuffed animals to be real and to be able to breathe and to like have them be warm and to like snuggle, but not like do a whole lot. Like I just want them to like cuddle with me because they're teddy bears.
Yep.
And that is what I have in Bailey. Bailey is 100% like she just wants to be on my lap. She just wants to sleep on me. And, like, she lets me, like, she's got short, stumpy arms. Like, she is a real-life teddy bear. And when she looks at you and she's got, like, her teddy bear eyes.
So sweet.
I came in the house earlier and I was, like, yelling at her about how cute she was. She just stopped me dead in tracks. And I was like, oh, my God, you're so cute. And I feel like when I was in middle school and I was being, like, super bullied and it was awful. And I was just like, oh my God, if I had to like pick out a best friend, it was that like how cool it would be if my best friend was also, because I knew at that point I wanted to be a tattoo artist, was a tattoo artist. And we just got to like hang out and do everything together. But she has completely opposite things that she likes. Because if you like all the same things I like, that's super boring to me.
Yeah, at that point,
and
it's
so
like, okay.
I have someone who's
chamber.
like completely like the complete polar opposite of me, where she'll like go out, socialize with other people, talk to people when I'm too afraid to talk to people. But like also she's totally happy to just be at home with me and like watch movies, and then I can make fun of her shows and she can be this is the most fucked up part why I think you're a victim of my imagination. She can be intellectually stimulated by my shows.
Absolutely.
But we can laugh about hers and then we can be like, oh wow, and ponder mine.
Because you have to have both.
Yeah.
You have to have both. You gotta have like, you have to have dumb shit that you like together, and you have to have intellectually stimulating shit that you like together. If it's too much of the meat and potatoes, then you're missing out on the potato chips and the Kit Kats, And you need both.
And that's where I feel like Mary is like a manifestation of like what I wanted in like life now is that I said, I want a cool girl, but not like a tattoo artist cool girl where you're like, oh, she's like dark, mysterious, and you're like, and she's scary. Like, I don't need more scary people in my life.
Yes.
But it was like, oh, you're cool in like the most gay way possible, which is like what I want. And like a real life fucking Barbie doll.
Yeah.
But again, not like the scary way that Margot Robbie is, but like gets along and like wears cool stuff. Like looks like you shopped it like
it's like her world and we're living in
it. Like Barbie and Hot Topic like combined, which I guess is technically like a Bratz doll, but it's giving that like Barbie aesthetic. And like that's where like when we talk about like Mary, I'm like, oh no, like I just manifested that bitch.
Yeah, obsessed.
And also Irish. Does it get better?
Does the accent get any sexier? No, it doesn't.
You think it's sexy?
I do, actually.
That's so cute.
I'm like, I didn't know.
I don't think I find a Russian accent's hot to me.
Oh my, you like the aggressive ones. You
a
like
German accent?
Yeah, you like the Russian, the German.
Done.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Good for you. I mean, there's, you know what? There's a lid for every pot. So.
Yeah, because like a Kiwi accent, not hot. It makes me laugh so hard because I'm like, this is great. This is, again, if you jump back this podcast like a year from now when we were talking about moving here, and we were like, oh my God, how amazing is it going to be that most of our clients, and at that point I said all of our clients, but now because again, we're like American, so we keep getting Americans coming to the shop, and I don't notice they don't have an accent, but then like our Kiwi friends that have like heavy accents, like Frasco's voice.
Oh my God, June's like normal accent, not the accent that June talks in, but June's like accent that she grew up with.
All of June's accents.
I'm like, what are you saying?
Like you're the queen?
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't know.
Like
are you
country
currently?
New Zealand is like
yeah,
so
you're currently
different.
milking a cow.
Yeah, exactly.
Like right now,
we are
while
at
we're
the farm.
Yes, we are at the farm inside of this bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh my God. Well, then like Nate's voice.
Nate's voice is amazing.
Okay. People didn't send it for this. We just love our friends' accents.
Oh my God.
What's your favourite texture? If we got a pet rhino, would you let him sleep in the bed?
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, what's your favorite texture? We'll start back there.
Like to put it in my mouth or to touch with my fingers? Because I like textural foods. You know this.
Both. Okay.
So texture wise,
nobody thought
mouth
when you said
mouthfeel.
what's your favorite texture, you would say to put in my mouth That's the fucking clip for YouTube.
I love food. Oh, you're right. That is the clip. Oh shit, I need to start uploading YouTube shorts. Anyways, sorry guys. Food-wise,
Mouth texture.
My favorite texture ever is probably actually Tobiko, the tiny little fish eggs. When it crunches and pops in your mouth, my favorite.
Bitch.
You're gonna judge me what happened.
I love you so much. This is why you're a figment of my imagination, because I instantly said tapioca.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just the fucking
the larger version of that.
Yeah.
Totally. It's it's stimulating.
Yes.
It feels good. And like, I don't know.
Well, and tapioca also has the creaminess to it of that like sauce. And I don't know that those fish eggs have like...
Sometimes they have sauce with them, so yes, there's creaminess. But for the most part, when they're alone, it's like mostly just packets of flavor.
Amazing.
Yeah, that are in there. So it's not creamy, but it's definitely like a flavor punch. You know?
I love that.
Yeah. But like texture to feel on my hands would definitely be actually, as of lately, this is new, anything that's been rhinestoned. I love to feel.
Yeah.
Love to feel it. Yeah.
For some reason, it's that first strip of rhinestones for me when it's like 5 wide. That feels hella good. But once it's like the whole, I'm doing my boots. Once the whole thing, like it's like more than just what's on my fingertip. Then I'm like, I'm over it.
Then it's like.
But that first strip, I'm like, this is it. I'm gonna start so many projects just for that, and
just
then finish them because I'm stubborn. So I think for me, my favorite texture is right behind both Bailey's ears and Guinness's ears. The fur is like the same. And right behind it, it's like silky and smooth, but also warm. Because I have like a lot of feeling in my fingertips. And so like my fingertips are very sensitive. So a lot of things like are like either overwhelming or just painful. Like if I touch it and it's like a gross surface, it like inflicts like physical pain.
Yeah.
Or it'll like actually make me nauseous where I'm like, oh, I might vomit. Yeah. I have a lot of sensory stuff.
I realized when I was growing up, I didn't realize this is a sensory thing, but it is now, like upon thinking about it. I used to get really disturbed at sauces being anywhere other than a sauce should be. So if sauce is on food, that's fine. If sauce is in a container, that's fine. Totally fine with that.
You're going to see on a surface.
Yeah. Or like it's dried out, or like it's like on a table, or like on like literally on the floor. Even if it just spilled out on the floor, there is something about that when I was a kid that like made me want to vomit right then and there.
Oh, that's how I still feel.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
God.
Where I'm like, any sort of fluids that are not where they are supposed to be, like if like when the girls drink and they drop water on the floor, I'm like, and if I touch like a liquid in any form that is not where it is supposed to be assigned, I'm fucked. It like breaks me.
I love when the girls drool on the floor. I think it's so funny.
No, it's not supposed to be. I like because it's them. I'm like, you know what? That's like one of the big things. But like, Caboose will like drop coffee droplets like when he makes coffee in the morning, and it like dries on the counter.
Yeah. I'm okay
the
with
most
that.
vile, disgusting thing.
Really?
What's wrong
that
with you?
Sucks so bad.
No,
I'm sorry.
well, it's like
so good with that.
Shit on the mirror.
I'm fine with that. Shit on the mirror is. I'm fine with that too.
Of course you're fine with that because you
I'm the one who
fucking
causes it.
you're the person that does it.
Sorry.
Caboose came in. He was like, "What happened to the mirror?" I was like, "Callie just flossed."
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
what
"She's
happened.
just explosive."
Yeah. I'm just
You're
a
messy
kid.
girl.
I'm so messy. I don't. Jeez Louise. But yeah, it used to be my favorite when I would watch Waffles drink. And then you remember that?
Yes.
It was like a whole mouthful.
Yes. She would just walk away and just drop a whole mouthful.
She just like literally doesn't even drink it. It's just on the floor.
Yep.
It was my favorite thing.
No, killed me. Okay.
Would you love me if I was made out of hot glue? Would you rather have...
Would I love you?
Would
if
you
were
love
made
me
of-
if I was made out of hot glue?
Yeah, absolutely. But also,
Like you're slightly translucent?
I think so.
Oh, that'd be so cool, like artwork wise.
Are you still
to
warm?
like tattoo you?
Are you still warm? Can I touch you?
Yeah, probably.
Would it burn me?
Oh,
or
no.
like what kind of warm would you be? Like slightly warm, and I would touch you, and there'd be a divot.
Well, I'd have to be slightly warm. Otherwise, if I'm a glue stick,
yeah,
you
wouldn't
then I
move
wouldn't.
if you were glue stick. And then same thing, yeah. If you dried out, then you wouldn't be able to move. So you'd always have to be slightly warm. Yeah, I would still love you.
For sure, I would love you if you were made out of glue stick.
Yeah, totally.
Like, it would be like really beneficial. Because I'd be like, hey, can you like, do you like spit out hot glue?
Yeah, you could just little dab.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be very beneficial.
You would be very melty, though. You run really hot.
Yeah, there would be strings everywhere.
Yes,
that would
there
be the
would be
unfortunate part.
Well, there already are. That's what your hair is. That you're leaving everywhere. It's your hot glue strings.
I'm shedding. You didn't know that by having a small Asian child, you also signed up for basically a dog that sheds all the time.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
She was taking a shower yesterday. And it was like hair washing day. And I was like, don't forget to empty the drain.
I'm like, sorry, you're right. There is like half my head in there. It's crazy. So.
It's nuts. I only wash my hair like once a month. And there's like 3 hairs on the bottom. And I'm always just like, oh, I better clean that. Because it's like Caboose's ick. And we haven't had to share a bathroom until we lived here. Otherwise, she had her bathroom. We have ours.
Yeah.
But New Zealand homes don't believe in multiple bathrooms because these people are psycho.
No.
Great about so many things that America could learn from, but should definitely install more bathrooms and like some form of central heating.
I went out to like a friend lunch date with someone from the Czech Republic, and we were talking about how different it is like dealing with like dating someone who's from New Zealand, like culturally. And she roasted me so hard because I was like, oh my God, one more thing that I've noticed about dating New Zealander. They will go to the doctor for anything. And she goes, that's an American thing. She's like, in the Czech Republic, we have free healthcare too. That's purely a you thing. And I was like, shit, okay, you're right. But I was like, Jesus.
I can't. I'm over here like, wait, there's a new thing. Do I have skin cancer? And I'm like, nah.
Oh, well, I was like, if there's like a cut on your face, like at least wait a week before you...
If it's not for sure infected, what am I doing?
Yeah, exactly.
And like, even then, if it's like only kind of infected,
you can still wait.
Bitch,
like,
I'm doing like salt water. I'm soaking it in salt water. Yes. Like, I'm putting honey on it.
So long as there's not those weird like strands,
red
spider webbing.
That's when you go to the emergency room.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I went to the doctor when I had cellulitis in my ear.
Totally.
And I was proud of myself for that.
I'm very proud of you for that.
But like, what? Because I knew that was a problem. But I'm not going to the doctor over like little stuff. Like my back's currently fucked up. What am I gonna do? Go to a doctor and waste his time?
Yeah, when I first moved
I'm gonna
here,
figure it out.
My entire face had like a crazy allergic reaction.
Oh,
Did I go to the doctor? Fuck no.
We just took some allergy meds and tried to figure it out.
Was I this close to Lou and Caboose telling me that I had to go to the hospital? Absolutely. Did I go? No. That's an American thing for sure. So
that's what happens when you have to pay for it.
Oh fuck!
I'm like, that's too much. I'm not doing that.
Are you joking? I'm like, I'm not gonna drop $5,000 on that, and people are like, it's not gonna be that much. I'm like, you don't know that.
I also feel like I'm not going to waste this person's time.
Yeah.
Like, that's my thing. Is like, if it's mildly infected, salt water. Like, there's like stuff that existed before doctors. And look, I know I sound fucking crazy because I'm the bitch that's like, please, tattoo artists, do better. But this is my own health. If you want to go to a doctor, great.
Yeah.
If you can afford to go to a doctor in the States, amazing.
Good for you.
But like, we dropped like $20,000 or so on Caboose getting an appendectomy he did not need to get. So like, no thank you. I'll skip that.
Have to gargle every single drink you ever drank, or have to give a small gentle kiss to every food you eat? Like
small gentle kiss.
I will kiss every food I eat.
Absolutely.
Because I only eat stuff I want to eat.
Yeah.
So like, yes.
Before your first bite?
For fucking certain.
Totally. I'm not gonna gargle my fucking drinks. No.
I think I can. I don't know if I can gargle it.
I don't know if I could gargle something fizzy. Ooh, what does it feel like?
I got too many bubbles. It started bubbling.
I don't think I want to try that.
Ooh, I could gargle stuff.
You could gargle stuff just fine? Here we go again. Oh my God.
Well,
Yeah, but do you want to do that with every single drink? Imagine you're taking shots at the bar. You have to gargle it first before you drink.
Yeah, which means no one would buy me shots and be great. You know I hate shots.
True.
Because again, they taste gross. Why am I... You don't like the way they taste. I see you make faces.
I don't like the way they taste, but I love the way they make me feel.
I don't want to eat stuff that I don't like the way it tastes.
Fair enough.
Like, it's like what you were saying the other day about, like, intuitive eating and not eating, like, everything on your dish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was supposed to bring this up because a lot of people...
did a really nice segue. I wasn't looking at the camera, so everyone had to hear me talk about that as my fucking looking back of my head. But, hey.
I just... I
forgot they're here with us.
Remembered. Yeah, you guys are here with us. We're not just having a conversation. That... a lot of people think that if you don't finish your meal when you go out to eat, then you're wasting money. But for me, actually, you're wasting money the second that you don't enjoy your food. So with intuitive eating, even though you're going out to eat and you're paying for this meal, if you just push yourself to finish, then like you're actually wasting money because you're paying for the enjoyment of the dish. And so when that enjoyment runs out, then just stop eating it. Then you're wasting your money because now you're not paying for, like, I don't know, again, the enjoyment, the joy that you get from eating. So,
and that also goes for, I'm not going to take shots because they're gross.
I will take a shot at
because
any point in time.
I don't care about the feeling. I care about the taste. Because, like, this, delish. Great. This, delish. Great. I want only stuff in my mouth that tastes good. If it doesn't taste good, I'm not doing it.
Fair enough.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You said you'd kiss. I don't know. After gargling those, that was kind of fun. Like,
so you just start gargling.
I actually think,
you know what?
Answer changed. Someone that doesn't, yeah, I think answer changed. Although I would absolutely kiss food because I love food.
Yeah, I love food too.
But it's not just every meal; it's every single bite. If it's every bite.
Oh, every bite, even. No, I'd still be down for that.
Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say.
What brand of orange juice would I be? Would you rather be a...
What brand of orange juice would you be?
I don't... Tropicana is the only brand
That's the only brand I can think of, too. Yeah. Definitely not Trader Joe's brand.
No.
Because
that's the only miss out of the entire store.
Yeah.
The only miss that they have is their orange juice. Because what the fuck is that?
Oh, my God.
It tastes awful.
Yeah, because I think everything else I ever had there was one other thing and I can't remember. Oh, their fucking lotion at Trader Joe's, not good. No. I just realized that saying a grocery store has a lotion is probably weird for like Americans.
Yeah, no, Trader Joe's has their own brand of everything. They have their own brand of poop bags, their own brand of lotion, their own brand of instant coffee.
Dog treats, Charlie treats. The girls love those.
Yeah, those are awesome. They never made like our dogs fart or like do anything weird. It was super simple. Easy. And they didn't smell weird either. Carrot coins are great.
Carrot coins fucked. It was just sliced up different types of carrots because I miss purple carrots. I haven't had one since I got here.
Yeah.
Carrot coins fucked.
Yeah. Trader Joe's has their own branded, I think it's called gimbap. It's Korean sushi. Yeah, they have their own brand of that. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So like most of the shit is great except for the lotion.
And the orange juice was bad.
It tastes so weird.
So if I hated someone, I would say that person is Trader Joe's orange juice.
There you go.
Yeah, you're the fucking TGOJ.
Are you pulp or no pulp?
Okay. I would love to be no pulp because I feel like more people like no pulp. But I feel like because, as you fucking pointed out earlier, I'm an acquired taste. I'm definitely pulp.
You're pulp.
Yeah, I would say you're no pulp.
I am no pulp.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'll still drink pulp, but I prefer no pulp.
Yeah, but that's how I feel too, is that like only every once in a while am I like, hey, I want to chew my juice. But for the most part, I don't want to chew it. I want no pulp.
Speaking
and then the people that do love pulp.
Love pulp.
Love pulp. And I feel like that's accurate for me.
Made us all cocktails with the pulp orange juice. And it was funny watching the different reactions of like, nope, there's stuff in that. And then me going, it's just pulp. I'm still going to drink it.
I did not drink that. I was like, this equals me not being able to function tomorrow.
It took me like 5 hours to get through my one solo cup. So yeah, it was strong.
Frasco was like a fucking actual bartender of chaos.
Of chaos for sure.
Okay.
All right, one more question?
Well, we got to finish this thing.
Drawstring or a buckle? If you got
are you a drawstring or a buckle?
Would you be a drawstring or a buckle? You've got to answer it for me.
I'm
sorry. So it's me asking you, would I be
a
drawstring or a buckle?
You'd be a buckle.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be a drawstring.
Yeah. I say that for me.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Now tell me why you're a drawstring.
I think I'm a drawstring because I'm comfortable.
And easy.
Exactly. Like she's already built in the pants. So, I'm like, for the most part, like I think it's one of those things where it can be a strength. Like for the most part, I will always be able to get along with people.
That's true.
Because I always find a point in which I can get along with them. It takes a lot for me to meet someone and immediately write them off and be like, absolutely fucking not. For the most part, like I am like pretty like easy to work with, so drawstring
for sure.
And then a buckle, I think you're a buckle because it requires a little bit more effort, but you're sturdier. You're a lot sturdier. You're actually going to hold up the pants. However, some people just don't want their pants to be held up. So,
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I think I'm a buckle because I'm like along the same lines.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hard.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're also
I'm
great.
hard.
I love buckles.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I rhinestone my buckles. Everything's getting rhinestoned.
Every single hair from a person's head and laid them end to end and measured it, who do you think would have the longest hair out of everyone we know? If you had...
Okay. If you had to take all of our friends and you laid out all of their hair end to end. So this is not just about the length of their hair. This is
But
who
like
you
the
think who has the volume
as well.
Who out of every single person we know do you think would have the longest?
Alex. That was a joke.
Because he's
Chloe's
bald?
Alex. Because
That's me. I'm not gonna lie.
Like thick hair.
I do not pay attention to anyone's hair except for yours because yours like sheds places.
I live with you too. Yeah.
I
don't really know.
And I don't know what anyone's hair looks like.
Yeah.
Like at all. So because I'm gonna go with our drag queens.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Based off wigs. So I'm gonna say Kita. Because Kita's got like the thickest wigs.
She's got
of
the
like
biggest
our friends.
wigs.
Yeah.
For
So
sure.
I'm gonna say Kita.
Man, that's not fair. I feel
You're
like
welcome.
Kita for sure. Yeah.
Because otherwise, like, I genuinely like I could not tell you anything about any of my friends' hair.
I don't know.
I can tell you that you shed.
Yeah. And I still have hair.
But and because I cut your hair, so I know you have a lot of hair.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'm not even sure I could like tell you the colors of our friends' hair.
Fair enough.
Because I don't actually know what most of them look like. I know like this general facial feature, but if you were like, hey, draw them, like if I had to do like the more I know you, the less I could do you in like a police lineup.
Totally. That makes sense.
I don't know what that means. I could tell you like vibes of a person. I can tell you all about their personality and like their actual type, but it's like the more I know someone, the less I know what they look like and the more I can tell you about like their childhood trauma.
I also just don't like go through people's hair. You know, I'm not like touching their hair. I would have to touch their hair in order to know like how dense it is, you know?
I don't want people to touch my hair. That's weird.
Same. Yeah.
To make up a new colour, what would you call it and where would you fit it on the rainbow?
Okay. You want to go first?
No, you should go first.
Sharpoop.
Sharpoop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is almost like chartreuse, but slightly more warm purple.
Warm purple.
Yeah, but I want to be called Sharpoop.
I love it.
Because it's going to be like when people see chartreuse, but pretty. Like the prettiest color purple you have ever seen. And granted, colors just like taste. Everyone sees it slightly differently. So one person's lavender is another person's lilac. But I want it to be, because it's my fucking thing, so I can decide how the rules work here. I want it to be the prettiest color purple you've ever seen. And then for all the people that love purple, and you ask them what's your favorite color, they have to say Sharpoop.
Sharpoop is good.
Thanks. What's my color?
Your color inspired the name of my...
Nice.
I think I would name it Kinkwi.
Kinkwi? That's a good fucking name, dude.
Kinkwi, and it would be if you were to mix green and orange together. So it'd be a gross color. It'd be like a weird
like
looking
brown.
color. It would be like not less of brown, more on the greener scale though.
Okay.
But it would be like a really gross, like swampy, like
Ooh,
kind
I
of
do
like,
love a swampy brown. Yeah,
like
or swampy green. Yeah.
Like a weird swampy green, basically. So Kinkwi.
So a yellow green or blue green on that.
I would say yellow.
Okay.
More close
so
to
I'm
yellow.
picturing the same like kind of swampy green that you're picturing. That was good.
Like you don't want to touch that water
Kate.
kind of green.
Okay. I would.
You would?
That's my... Well, Caboose
Favorite
did that to
green.
me earlier. I looked at fucking a swamp water or like pond water and I was like, that is so pretty.
It's so
And he's
pretty.
like, that's fucking terrifying. If you were a person...
Would the icing go on top of the head or along their back? Can we go?
Oh, if a person were cake, would the icing go
On top of the head.
on top of the head or on the back?
Top of the head.
Top of the head. Because
Yeah.
your bottom is
Standing.
your feet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you're standing. Yeah.
That's like
Otherwise,
the whole
like,
jeans question. Like, would a spider wear jeans on like their back 2 legs and their thorax, or would they wear jeans on all of their legs, like leg warmers?
Okay, and which do you believe?
Well, the like back 2 and like a thorax. That's how they would wear jeans.
Yes, that's how I feel too.
Yeah,
because I see it as like
they would
these
be
are
leg
like
warmers
extra
at
legs.
this point. If
For-
they were just around all the legs, it would be leg warmers.
100%.
Yeah, cool.
Although
I'm glad
spiders
we're
with
in
leg
agreement.
warmers would be so cute.
Don't get me wrong, adorable, but that's not how they wear jeans.
Because I mean, leg warmers you can do the sleeves too.
Yeah.
Okay.
To big Asda.
Wait. I don't know.
No, within the next 12 minutes.
I don't know what that last question was, but they don't have Asda's here, so that doesn't apply to us. So then I'm gonna. Callie's currently pointing at Guinness, who's acting like a fool because she's on the couch rolling around, biting the air. So on that note, that wraps up this kind of long, but in my opinion, kind of fun
And
episode.
needed episode.
And then we're gonna come back. What are you talking shit about her spider webs?
She just ran through that spider web.
We're gonna come back next week with another episode because we're gonna record it in like 5 minutes from now. With another episode of Am I the Asshole?
Woo!
Because that seemed to be really popular, and I am in the mood for hearing about whether or not people are assholes.
I got some good ones this week.
Especially because I actually have some tea for you guys because I had a realization about the difference between like men like venting and women venting. And so I feel like I could start that episode with that. But on that note, what's your win for the week?
My win for the week is honestly not going to the gym today because I was so tired.
Yep.
And I just knew that I would ultimately not have a good time. And it's the whole like, you know what? I paid for this experience. And if I'm not enjoying the experience, then I'm wasting my money.
That's how you helped me reframe because I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I need to go to the gym because I pay like a crazy amount of money to go to the gym every week. And then I was like, but I'd rather stay here and record like get a couple of episodes banked because we've got some crazy weeks coming up.
Yes, we do.
And have fun with you. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Because if I do go to the gym, not seldom do I regret going to the gym, but today would have been one of those days where I would have been really angry because I'm also in physical pain and I don't want to be around other human beings.
Totally.
So just do a little something here.
Yeah, me too. That's how I felt as well. I'm like, I cannot be perceived right now.
Yes.
Like, no.
So that's a good win.
Thank you.
My win is very specific. So for the first time since leaving the United States, I got to eat Cool Ranch Doritos. So the biggest motherfucking shout out to Nate and Sam, who at our little mini convention pop-up dropped off. I was busy tattooing. They like nailed the timing because you had been busy the whole time before that and then had this little break while they were there before you started tattooing again. And then I had a break right before that so I could like get a bunch of stuff done at the booth. And then right when they arrived, I was like starting an appointment. So I didn't get to say hi to them, but you did. But they dropped off like snacks, one of which was Cool Ranch Doritos. And I cannot tell you, I actually did not know that Cool Ranch was my favorite flavor of Dorito. I did think that it was nacho cheese, or I think here they call it like cheesy supreme.
They call it something way different.
But I didn't realize that I love Cool Ranch because I don't like ranch dressing or anything like that as much as I did until that first chip hit my mouth and I thought that I had died and gone to heaven.
It felt like I had that first chip as well, and it felt like I was transported all the way back to America.
Yeah.
It felt really good. And for once, like, it actually felt good being in America for a little bit. But I don't like Cool Ranch, so I had one, and I said, I'm good.
I ate it, and I was also transported, but I was, like, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Like, with my brothers, or with my brother and, like, his friends playing video games.
Before I had to pay taxes.
And, like,
really
the next thing that's gonna fucking enter my mouth is Surge, which is basically like Mountain Dew, only better. Yeah, it was great. It was fucking amazing. Yeah, so that my win for the week was that I got to eat Cool Ranch Doritos because I didn't know that they existed here, and apparently they do.
That's such a good win.
Yeah. And then one thing you're proud of for today.
Oh, I'm proud of using my Instagram as a journal and being vulnerable about how I was feeling.
I'm really proud of you for that.
Thank you.
I know that's really hard,
It
and
was
so
hard.
like that's great. Because that's how you like get to decide what you want your social media to be.
Absolutely. I've been feeling really lost about like who I want to be on social media, and New Zealand has pushed me into being authentic because that's the only thing that they respond to. So shout out to New Zealanders for like not like subscribing to California's way of doing Instagram or like really any social media, which is just like only the highlight reels. it seems like your audience really only connects with you if you are actually honest and vulnerable, which is great. So I'm trying that out.
And I also say shout out New Zealand because I've been yelling at her about this for years.
Yeah, Lou's been wanting me to
you
do that
don't
for
have
years.
to be someone on social media. You just show up as yourself.
You're
and
just a
that's
person
who
already.
you are on social media.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
it's forcing me to do
Yes.
that.
So I'm really happy to see it.
How about you? What is your win for today?
My win for today, I'm not going to say the podcast, even though I always want to say that.
Totally.
But today it feels really good because I feel like we're having a lot of fun.
Yes.
I think my win for today is, I got the shop unpacked.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. Well, you walked Guinness, so it was great. Because for some reason, like, I'm just not feeling like taking the girls on walks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really fortunate that, like, I have you to be able to be like, okay, I want to unload the car and, like, put everything back in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's part of my, like, processing time as well from the convention to figure out how we can do it better next time.
Totally. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. For me, walking the girls is definitely like processing just life and like being able to take a moment to actually be present because that's also something that like I struggle with. Being so connected to my phone is like being present in the moment. So being able to take the time to do that is really great.
I love that. Because that's how I felt like unloading the stuff out of the car is like the, like really being grateful for that we have a car that's like able to like, Caboose fucking nailed it on this vehicle. So it's got great gas mileage and it fits all of our stuff. And that like also just like as I'm unloading both of our stuff, just being grateful that I get to go through this life with like someone else who has like the same goals and like ambition as me.
Absolutely.
So I was like unloading it, just going through like a gratitude list, like carrying stuff up the stairs and also just being happy that like, even though I'm like hurting right now, my body is still able to function.
You're strong enough to do all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then also being glad that like, while I get to do that, Guinness is still being taken care of and going on like a decent walk. Her head is so covered in cobwebs.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So on that note, we'll see you guys in like 10 minutes from now.
Yes.
But you'll see us next week when we do another Am I the Asshole? If you answer any of these questions, please put them down in the comments. I want to know your answers.
Yeah.
You can also, if you listen to us on Spotify, you can leave comments on Spotify. I've become that person. I started commenting on other people's Spotify.
I love seeing your comments.
If you're on YouTube, please leave comments. I love reading them. I get really excited. I'm not always the best at responding, but I do get really excited. And on that note, if you want to get a tattoo, if you're up in Auckland, if you're anywhere in New Zealand, Ink and Indie is awesome. Also, we're going to be at Foreskin Tattoo in October.
We'll be in Auckland, you guys.
Yeah, we'll be in Auckland, and then we'll see you guys back next week. And love you bunches. Bye!